Alright, so basically, I decommissioned this entire storage system right here. I took all my dust out of here, took all the crushed oil out of here, took all the ingots out of here, moved them all into the vaults. The reason why I did that is because I was having issues here with some of the items getting backed up. Like these three rings right here were all full of dust, and any more dust that came in, any newer versions or different types or whatever, couldn't fill this up, but the packager would still pull out the item. It just couldn't insert it, so it was stuck in the package, and that's what was happening. And same thing up here. If it ran into a dust that it couldn't insert, it pulled the package out, left it inside the packager, and then all the other dust would go past here and keep looping around until it ended up in this barrel. So this barrel right here was full of different types of dust, and wasn't allowing any ingots or anything else to come through. And the same thing was happening up here. So that's a flaw in the system in the way I designed it. I tried to see what I could do to actually fix it, but in order to separate like unique types of dust or whatever, I had to leave a barrel right here and then set the modular router, set the puller module to pull any dust or whatever out of the barrel. That was the only way I can export out of this and then pull it into the packager, because at first I had it connected to the storage controller, and the storage controller just was inserting everything, including ingots and crushed ores and all that and everything else, which I didn't want. I wanted everything separated, so that's the reason why I ended up making this system right here. But and I left a little residual right here. You know what I'm saying? I need to get rid of this right here. Yeah, so moved everything into the vaults. You know what I'm saying? The vaults are not separated the same way as the functional drawers are, because it only allows one item type or whatever. So this is the entire my entire inventory of all the different dust or whatever, so it pulls everything in. And I have plans on actually expanding this, because it's going to be the dust or whatever that's going to fill this up. But you can see it's not even taking that much space, but there's more in that than anything else. So I did basically the same thing where I looped the piping system around. You know what I'm saying? So anything gets sent into the main vault. Same situation is over here. Gets tossed into here first. You know what I'm saying? That's what this inventory cable and this inventory cable connected to the barrel is for. All the dust and everything gets pulled out, sent in there. Anything that can't go into here gets pulled out, sent over into here, and then so on and so forth. And it's the same thing. The modular router is set to only pull dust. This modular router here is only set to pull crushed ore, and this one's only set to pull ingots. So hopefully I didn't run into any issues, but the issue is going to be when I do this long term. I don't even remember pulling any of this out or any of this at all. So we can just dump all of this back into the system and get to see the system actually work. So everything gets pulled out immediately, and I shouldn't see anything else in there except for dust. Wonder why the crushed oil went in there. Oh no, I know why it went in. I had that set incorrectly before. So that's how I wanted to see this, the double signaling plate and all that. Throw that in. That should pop up right in the middle, yup. And it's good to go. So every single time I design any of my systems, it's real important to actually test your system as you're creating it. So as I'm hooking this up, I'm testing to see if everything goes in properly, if there's any initial issues or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I'm gonna break it down at some point. Not gonna clean it up right now. And I want to do something with the beacon. I want to change the beacon to something else. I really want netherite blocks here, like I said. Like that's a real achievement. But I'm not gonna be able to do that until I can get to the point where I can mass produce netherite easily. I'm not at that point. I just barely make a little bit of netherite, but I can't mass produce it yet. There has to be another alternative method, but yeah. So this is basically done for the most part, and I switch my key bind into the C key, which is right under the D key. You know what I'm saying? The D key is right. You know what I'm saying? WASD, whatever, WASD. You know what I'm saying? Up, down, left, right. You know what I'm saying? C's right underneath that, so it's easier for me to hit C, and I'm able to see everything that's in the system. So you can see it's all connected. I see everything down here. You know what I'm saying? If I want to separate this by, have it separated to which names, so I can separate it by mod. And let's go ascending. So everything that's applied energistics pops up first. Call my different dusts and ores. This is all GT, all in here. This is gonna extend for a little bit. Then everything is in the bottom is all vanilla. This is all vanilla items. Yeah, I got thermal expansion items, the pipes mod. It should be some stuff from creating here. I don't see it at all. You know what I'm saying? And time simple storage. So storage is good. The only thing I got to do now is connect up my other inventory system down there in the original part of the base, and I'll be good to go. And the way I'm gonna do that is with this right here, the wireless ME wireless terminal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working on creating this, and I need to work on creating this right here, the ME wireless hub or whatever. So I can take this off. Nah, I didn't mean to do that. It's the hub. I know I moved it down there. All right, so everything I'm working on, I usually move it to the bottom so I can see more easily what I'm doing. Get rid of this, get rid of that. Don't need that. This up here is working on this still. Impure nether stars, I don't need that. Chlorine trifluoride. Forgot what this is for. This is for uh debris, ancient debris. So I still need that. I can move this down here somewhere. And this right here is all the different various components that I need for the dimensional destabler, which is the next thing I'm gonna work on. I don't need this or this. Another right, I don't need that. This is the next thing I'm on. This is the next major project. This is a multi-block. So this is one of those large multi-blocks. This is the first large style multi-block that I'm talking about. Them crazy multi-blocks that I've been talking about for the entire time. This is the first one that I'm gonna get a chance to actually make. So I have to work on all the different parts for that. And this is gonna be the biggest right here, stress proof, which is, this is not hard to make. Stainless steel frames, that's not hard to make. Uh, Baranging steel 300. This I've never made before, so this might be a little bit difficult to make. Titanium, iron, nickel, cobalt. This is not actually hard to make. This is easy to make. Making it in bulk though might be a little bit of an issue, but I do have small piles of titanium dust from doing the netherite looping, so this shouldn't be hard. I can make this easily. Cobalt might be the hang up. I don't think I have a lot of cobalt in the system. Nah, I do. I'm good. Yeah, so that's the start of it. After I get done with this, because I want to hook up my entire system, then I'm gonna work on that, and then I might end up cleaning up this right here. Like I said, turn them into machine stems, and the next thing after that is automating basically the entire base. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal. So I don't really have to touch anything at all. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point. You know. But anyway, that's what it is. And I don't know. No, I know. I'm gonna work on these two first. That's gonna probably be in the next video, and that's what it is.